Welcome back to Around the Diamond. I'm Marvin Jackson, and with me, as advertised, Dwayne Renal Sims. Welcome to the show, Dwayne.
It's a pleasure to be here, Marvin. I found out I had to be on a waiting list for 2 years just to come and visit you. So I'm very happy and elated that I am here right now today.
Really, I had to chase Dwayne down. I mean, this man is so busy. He's been on national TV. He's been everywhere. And tell us how you made this dream turn into a reality, Dwayne.
Well, I think the interesting part is in 1999, I had not even heard of the Negro League. Growing up here in the DMV, which they call it now, but I grew up when they call it Chocolate City. See, they don't know nothing about that. But at that time, you know, we didn't get involved with the history here in our nation's capital, around Maryland and Virginia. So in 1999, I went down traveling, ran into a little Negro League shop. A little lady named Mamie Peanut Johnson was there.
Okay.
And she said something like she played. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, you didn't play no bass." "Yes, I did," she said.
One of the few women that played.
One of the few women, actually 3 women played. Tony Stone was the first, and Connie Morgan was the second, and then Mamie Peanut Johnson, and all of them played for the Indianapolis Clowns.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting thing. But also, through that conversation, I met Frank Evans, who became my godfather. Now, here's a secret. I should not whisper it, but I'm going to tell everybody so they'll know about it. But what happened is my godfather, he's from Montgomery, Alabama. He's deceased now. He played with Willie Mays for the Chattanooga Choo-Choos.
Wow.
So we have no clue about that.
And Willie started playing when he was about 16
Exactly
17,
right.
didn't he?
And he played with the Birmingham Black.
Yeah.
Actually, his father also played.
Right.
And you went over to say, "Hey, kid," became one of those winners.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But
That's when a lot of our best athletes were playing baseball, as far as African Americans.
Yes.
That's the sport they were playing back then.
But believe this, during those years prior to Jackie, you'll find out most of them played 3 sports.
They sure did.
Okay, they played basketball, football, and baseball.
They
and
sure
a lot of
did.
them were 4-letter sports.
Yeah.
Quite a few of the Negro League players actually went to college.
Yes.
And served in the military and are veterans.
Yes, they did.
And have a good education.
Now, why are these people so important? Why is the Negro, why was it so important, and why is it so important for our people to remember and know their history?
One thing is interesting that one of the notes I always say is this: Negro League was integrated. Whites played, Cubans played, Indian played, Mexican played, Latinos played. The players also went to Canada during the winter days. So when they look at it, they were integrated during the time of segregation. So they couldn't go any place, but everybody can come and play the game that they love with them. So that was one of the pieces. And then the other thing is the stories that they tell. When you talk about getting on the bus, well, usually when they got on the bus, they couldn't even stop to get some gas. They had to keep going until they found a town that would actually give them some gas. If not, they also had to sleep on the bus. I don't think any of these young folks you have visiting here know anything about sleeping on the bus for 9 days, being on the road, playing baseball games. Can't use a cell phone with no phones.
Right.
Telegrams in those days.
So it had to be a game they loved, huh?
Had to love,
Yeah.
no pay. I don't know if any of these young people eat a bologna sandwich with no bread. Yeah.
So you've heard all those stories
Yes.
from a lot of the players. Who are some of the guys that you've met who were Negro League players?
Now, I've met at least 90 of them. I've had some come to Prince George's County back in 2003. I had actually 49 players at Charles Herbert Flowers High School. In Ardmore Elementary School, I'm a 1968 graduate of the 6th grade class at Ardmore Elementary School. That was Landover, Maryland. Now to Springdale. But what I did is had my honor society actually did the ceremony to induct these Negro League players up to the age of 100.
All right. Now, your organization, let's talk a few minutes about that organization, what it's all about, and what types of things you're doing.
Well, the vision of the Negro League Legends Hall of Fame was a hobby. That hobby became something else when I actually met the players. And I found out that the untold story, their stories never heard. There are people probably right now listening and watching, if they just went back through their family history, will find out that they had a relative played in the old Negro League Sandlot and the Negro League. And prior to that, 1920 was the Colored Professional League. So I've done a little homework on that.
You know, interestingly enough, I just met Hairston, that plays with the Washington Nationals.
Okay.
He plays in the major leagues. So does his brother. His father played in the major leagues with the Chicago White Sox.
Wow.
But guess what? His grandfather played in the Negro Leagues.
Oh, get out of
so
here.
they have 3 generations
Wow.
of professional, starting with the Negro Leagues.
And over 3,000 players
And
played.
we're
so
going to
think
do
about
something
it.
special with him later in the season,
Great,
too.
great.
Talk about some of these things we have
Okay,
here. I
some
mean,
of
we
my
got some
goodies.
really good stuff here. We got
Goodies.
about a minute here.
Oh, no
to
problem. I got
talk
some
about
goodies.
it.
Eugene Williams glove. He actually played back in 1948. And nobody knows about trying to see how soft that little.
Yeah, man.
There's no padding in that glove. You feel all the
But
hard ball, so you
that's
can hold
right.
on
It's
to
just like
it.
you can feel it. I mean, yeah.
And then I have one I got to bring out. It's one of my collector's items that was in Smithsonian in Anacostia, which they have the black baseball exhibit there now. And this player, Bucky Wallace Williams,
Okay.
lived to be 102 years old.
Did he?
Yes, and then I have many players, but I tell the youth now, say for instance, if I had a Michael Jordan autograph, a good example, or Willie Mays autograph, I would have them sign their name, the team that they played for in the years. So this is one of 10 bats in the world that's been done like this, and this was one of the bats that was in the Smithsonian exhibit.
Okay. Cool.
So it's important.
And then we
Yes.
got a jersey here. The
Oh, my
Monarch. So
jersey.
we got about 20 seconds.
Okay,
here. Let's
very
see if we can
good.
get that out there. And
Signed by many of the old
Is that
ball
beautiful
players.
or what?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have that. And these players are some of the players that came here to Charles Herbert Flowers High School. And these, most of them are gone now. They've gone to a better place to call the Field of Dreams.
Yeah. All right. Well, couple seconds.
Yes.
Say what your events are coming
My
up.
event's coming up
Okay.
August the 2nd.
Okay.
You better show up at the Bay Sox Stadium.
Okay.
Got a car show first just to tease you. But then again is we have an old Negro League game playing
Okay.
and the players will be there signing autographs.
All right.
Yes.
And are you going to come back and join us again?
Most
Fine.
definitely.
We got to get you back.
Well, as
'cause
long
we
as
have
you don't
so
give me a
much to
2-year
talk
waiting
about.
list, I'm not going to wait on no 2
we got
years.
so much more
I'm
to
gonna
talk
move to
about,
Hong
man.
Kong someplace to get me an interview. You keep holding me up on that long
That's
list.
right. I'm telling you, where the Negro League players used to have to go play.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, Dwayne.
Thank you
and,
so much.
Much continued success.
Yes, I
with the
appreciate your
organization.
time and everything. And like magic, wow.
Hey.
Your own
all right.
Baseball, Negro League
Okay.
Hall of Fame.
Thank you, sir. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
go out and throw some curves.
No, you get an autograph
Okay.
August the 2nd.
All right. All right. Much more around the diamond when we return. We're rounding third and heading home. Don't go away. Thanks, man.
Thank you so much.
All
It's
right.
a pleasure.
Okay.